Skyrim needs no introduction. Everyone knows it and everyone loves it. I've been sleeping on Skyrim for ages now, and it's time to get all the achievements, starting with the main game. This is the first in a 4-part series, as there are 3 DLCs, but I'll cover those later. The base game has 50 total achievements, taking an estimated 125 hours. A lot of the achievements come from completing the main story and the side quest lines, with the longest achievement being reach level 50. The game starts with us on a carriage being transported to our execution. Given the many choices, we obviously choose a lizard. Who doesn't want to breathe underwater? But anyway, as we are about to get executed, a dragon very conveniently attacks and we use this time to escape.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
After that, we steal this man's clothes and his weapon because he will no longer be needing them. And we head into a cave to escape the town. After emerging from the cave, we get our first achievement. Just outside of the cave entrance, we come across our first standing stone and get our second achievement. After that, we follow the man we escaped town with to Riverwood to meet his sister, and she instructs us to head to Whiterun to tell the Jarl of the dragon attack and to send troops to Riverwood.
No way.
On our way to Whiterun, we help these people kill a giant and get a quest for the Companions Guild, which we will do later. After speaking to the Jarl, he thanks us by sending us into a cave in search of the Dragonstone. Shortly after retrieving the Dragonstone, I reached level 5 and got an achievement for it. Upon returning back, we complete the quest and get ourselves another achievement. After finishing that quest, we get alerted that the Western Watchtower has spotted a dragon just outside the city and we go out to kill it. Don't come yet. Oh shit! After killing the dragon, we absorb its soul. We also discover that we are a Dragonborn, a person who can steal the powers of a dragon and use them as its own in the form of a shout, and get another achievement. We then report back to the Jarl and get tasked with going to the tallest point in Skyrim to meet with the Greybeards, a group of old men who teach us how to use our newfound Dragonborn powers. After heading to High Hrothgar, we meet with the Greybeards and we learn more about our Dragon Shout ability. After that, we learn our second shout, Whirlwind Sprint, and get another story achievement. We then get tasked to get the horn of Helgen Winterhold, but after going through the dungeon, find that it's already been taken with a note saying to meet with someone in the attic room of the inn in Riverwood. After going there, we meet the lady who stole the horn, and she wants us to prove we are actually Dragonborn. But before that, we head back to the old man to learn all 3 words to her shout and get another achievement. Earlier, the lady informed us that the dragons are being brought back from the dead and that there is a burial site close by where she thinks another dragon will be brought back to life. We then head there to find that Alduin, the dragon who attacked Helgen at the start of the game and saved our lives, is the one bringing the dragons back. We then kill that dragon and head to the town of Solitude to attend a party hosted by the Thalmors to see if we can find evidence of their involvement with bringing the dragons back. But instead, we learn that they have nothing to do with the dragons and are searching for Esbern. We head back to speak with Delphine, where we get an achievement and set off to find Esbern. After that, we head to Riften, where we find a Thieves Guild member named Brynjolf. After earning his trust by stealing a ring and planting it on another business owner, we then meet Brynjolf again in the sewers, where we learn Esbern is also nearby.
No way.
So we head over to find Esbern and bring him back to Delphine. Esbern then tells us to search for Skyhaven Temple, formerly populated by the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his prophesied return. I then attempted to go to Skyhaven Temple, but rage quitted after getting destroyed by this dragon. So I went and did other stuff to level up in the meantime. While I was there though, I did reach level 10 and got another achievement. First thing I did was go to Riften and start the Thieves Guild questline, and I got an achievement for successfully persuading, bribing, and intimidating someone while talking to this lady. While still in Riften, I went into this creepy building where I found the Daedric Prince of Madness Sheogorath and got my first Daedric artifact and an achievement. I then spoke to Brynjolf, collected some protection money and joined the Thieves Guild, getting me another achievement. I then went back to Riverwood to chop some wood, mine some ore, and cook something for the first time for an achievement. After that, I went back to Whiterun and bought myself a house for another achievement. I then stole something from one of the guards and got taken to jail, where I escaped, earning me another achievement. After escaping jail, I enchanted an item, made my first potion, and smithed an item for the first time for yet another achievement. Then I started the Mage Guild questline for another achievement. Having spoke to Galmar, I joined the Stormcloaks and got another achievement. After that, I met up with Rayloff, who I met at the start of the game, and collected the Jagged Crown. We then invaded Whiterun. Then after, we took over Fort Sungrad for another achievement. I then intercepted an Imperial courier, forged the documents he had, and gave it to an Imperial commander.
Careful. Contents are fragile.
I then captured Fort Snowhawk, Fort Fragstad. Look at this AI.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
And finally, captured Solitude, finishing the questline and getting another achievement. After that, I made my way back to Whiterun, where I spoke with Kodlak, the leader of the Companions Guild. Shortly after, I joined the guild and got another achievement. I then did some simple contracts until I went to a dungeon with Farkas and discovered that he was a werewolf. After that, I rescued a girl from a dungeon, then met the leaders of the guild called the Circle and gained the ability to transform into a werewolf. After coming to, I get an achievement and find myself outside of the home of the werewolf hunting clan called the Silver Hand and go in to kill them all. Seeing that their leader wasn't there, I go to a different cave and kill him there. After that, I discover my 100th location. Coming back from killing witches, I find that the leader of the guild has been killed while I was gone, so I go out to get revenge and wipe out the last of the Silver Hand. I then attend Kodlak's funeral, then killed the ghosts of former companion members, then I kill the wolf spirit inside of Kodlak that was keeping him from ascending to Sovngarde, and thus finishing the questline and getting another achievement. Heading back to the College of Winterhold, I get tasked with investigating a cave. After completing the next quest for the librarian, we find that the eye has been moved to the university, and we find Ancano, who tells us to meet with the Augur of Dunlane underneath the university. After talking with the Augur, we learn that Ancano is evil and that the eye has strong powers that can be controlled by the Staff of Magnus. We then go into another dungeon in search of the Staff of Magnus. We then clear it out and learn the staff is in Labyrinthium. But before going there, we head back to the university and earn ourselves an achievement. Then we find out that Ancano is using the power of the eye to attack Winterhold. After defeating the magical anomalies and saving Winterhold, we finally head to Labyrinthium and we get the staff. After returning, we defeat Ancano and thus finishing the questline, getting us another achievement. Now halfway through the main game's achievements, I head to Riften to finish off the Thieves Guild questline. After having done the first Thieves Guild quest earlier, it's time to break into Golden Glow Estate and steal the bill of sale. And we burn beehives. But I forgot to burn only 3 and got yelled at.
What the hell, dude?
But anyway, after that, we head to Hunting Brew Meadery to poison the brew and get the owner arrested. After that, we seek out Golem Eye, an Argonian informant who we tail for what feels like forever. After that, we finally catch up to him and he tells us about Carlia, a former guild member who betrayed the guild and killed the former guild leader. She is back after many years and is the owner of the state we raided earlier. We then search for Carlia, who is in a dungeon across the map, but when reaching the end of the cave, we are ambushed and drugged by her, discovering that Mercer, the current guild head, was the one who betrayed the guild and framed Carlia. Mercer then attempts to kill me, but the drug that Carlia used on us froze the blood in our body, stopping us from bleeding out. After a few more quests, we eventually meet up with Carlia at the Ragged Flagoon where the Thieves Guild resides, and tell them about the truth of Mercer. We also discover that Mercer broke into their vault and stole from the guild, which helps convince everyone of his betrayal. After that, we break into Mercer's house and discover his plans for finding the Eyes of the Falmer, 2 treasures that would set him up for life. Before going after Mercer, we head to the old Nightingale's base where we form a new trinity with Carlia and Brynjolf. After becoming a Nightingale member with the other 2, we head to kill Mercer. After going through the dungeon, we find Mercer scaling a big statue and stealing the Eyes of the Falmer. We then kill him, and after he dies, the room fills up with water and we escape before drowning. After that, we travel to the Twilight Sepulchre, where we confront the ghosts of former Nightingale members. After making it to the end of the Pilgrim's Path, we meet the Nocturnal and get to choose one of 3 powers given to Nightingales and an achievement for finishing the questline. There is one more achievement tied to the Thieves Guild in which you have to unlock 4 fences who used to reside in the Ragged Flagoon. To unlock them, you have to do 5 randomly generated quests given by Devlin and Vex in 4 specific cities. Then, when 5 are done, you get a unique quest that unlocks the fencer on completion. Once you do this for all 4 cities, you have restored the Thieves Guild to its former glory and gotten another achievement. God, that was painful.
I regret nothing.
After that, I talked to a boy who ran away from the local orphanage and he asked me to kill the owner, Greylord the Kind. So I do, and watch as the children celebrate seeing her die.
Roloff is dead! Aventus did it! Hooray!
After getting some of the Daedric artifacts while waiting, and eating a dead body,
What?
I then fall asleep and wake up to a strange woman telling me to choose one of the 3 tied up people to kill. After that, she tells me where to find their hideout and the password to enter. I speak to the same lady and get the achievement for joining the Dark Brotherhood. After joining, we basically get given missions to kill someone and then report back. After doing that 2 times, we then get asked to spy on Cicero, a crazy jester who has been heard suspiciously talking to someone in his room. We then go to his room and hide in the Night Mother's coffin and discover that he's been talking to the dead body inside. The Night Mother then speaks to us and we are given the role of the listener, the only person who can hear the Night Mother's spirit talk. After that, we get another contract to kill someone and on the way come across my 13th standing stone. Then, after completing that, we speak to a strange rich man who asks us to murder the Emperor of Tamriel. That man also gives us an amulet which we sell to Devlin, a fence in the Thieves Guild. After, we are tasked with killing the Emperor's cousin at her wedding to scare the Emperor and to get an achievement. After killing her, we then have to kill Gaius Maro and plant a letter on his body. When returning, we find that Cicero attacked one of the guild members and we go off to find him. After catching up to Cicero, I chose to kill him and then we learn that the Emperor is holding a dinner in Skyrim. I then get the achievement for reaching level 25. Before finding and killing the gourmet, a legendary chef who was supposed to be cooking for the Emperor. After that, I steal his hat for the perfect disguise. We then head towards the dinner where I cook a potage, the gourmet's famous dish, and throw in some poison to finish the job. After watching him eat the food, we find out that the Emperor was actually an imposter and we have to make our escape. After returning to the sanctuary, we find that it's been raided by guards and discover that Astrid set me up thinking she was buying the Dark Brotherhood protection. She also got betrayed and dies for it. With one last thing to do, I head towards the Emperor's ship and finally kill him. After that, I collect my reward and head to the new sanctuary, completing the questline and getting another achievement. After that, I decided it was time to lock in and finish the main story, so I went back to Skyhaven Temple and ran past the dragon. After entering, I discover Alduin's Wall and earn another achievement. Then I head back up to the Greybeards to learn the shout created to ground Alduin. They can't teach me, but they teach me another shout that can clear the mist that was blocking the way to Paarthurnax, who lives in seclusion at the very top of the mountain. I reach the top and discover that he is a dragon. He then tells me to seek out an Elder Scroll to learn the shout. I learn where the Elder Scroll is from this totally not insane mage named Septimus, then find the Elder Scroll and another achievement. After returning to Paarthurnax, I read the scroll and see a battle between Alduin and Dragonborns from the past, and learn the Dragon Wren shout. After that, Alduin shows up and I fight him till he flees. Then we head back to Whiterun, and after some convincing, the Jarl lets us use Dragon Reach above Whiterun to trap the dragon Odoving. After trapping him, we get an achievement for completing the quest. We then set him free and he takes us to Skoldarfen. After watching him get touched very inappropriately. After reaching Skoldarfen, we go through the area and we get taken to Sovngarde, the land of the dead. After proving we are ready, we meet the past Dragonborns. Then we have our final battle with Alduin, and thus completing the main story and getting the final story achievement. Now all that's left is mostly cleanup. I start by hunting dragons at their map locations until I kill and absorb 20 souls, getting that achievement. I then reached level 100 with two-handed weapons to max out my first skill and get the achievement. After that, I search around the map and learn my 20th shot, earning that achievement. Then I go back and do the final few Daedric artifact quests I hadn't done during the game and get another achievement. I was also saving all the money I could throughout my playthrough and sold an item to own 100,000 gold at one time for another achievement. Then I cleared my 50th dungeon to get another achievement. Then I went to the Temple of Mara and obtained an amulet which is needed to get married. I then found this woman staring at me funny, so I fought her.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Then proposed to her, cause I knew no one else would. God, I'm kind. Then I went back to the temple and married her for the achievement. After that, I reached 50 miscellaneous objectives completed, and completed 10 side quests. After that, I pickpocketed 50 times. You also have to pick 50 locks, but I did that naturally during my playthrough. Then I killed a guard in every hold to have a bounty of 1,000 gold in all 9 holds. Then I went around and read 50 skill books. And finally, I spammed dual mage-like spells to reach level 50 for my final achievement. After picking up Skyrim very late, I had a blast going for all the achievements in the main game, and I'm looking forward to playing the DLCs soon. The guide said roughly 125 hours to 100%, but I did it in 60, and it can be done even quicker if you skip all the dialogue options and plan your run well. I do stream daily on Twitch if you want to watch me going for achievements as well. Thank you all for watching. This is my first time editing a video, so forgive any mistakes I might have made. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and I'll be releasing my Dawnguard All Achievements video as soon as I finish it. See ya.